What's up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about chords and chord progressions, and I want to try to answer this question. What makes a good chord progression? Now, whether you are a musician or not, you agree with me that there are certain elements that make a chord progression good. It could be because it's catchy, bluesy, sad, classical, or because it reflects an exact state of mind or an emotion. So today we're going to analyze different chord progressions and see why they sound the way they sound and what are the elements that you can apply into your playing to create the same emotion, the same vibe, the same type of chords. Now the first chord progression is in E minor. I played these chords in my previous video, 6 emotional chord progressions that will make you cry. And that was actually my very first viral video on YouTube. Now I'm gonna play the chord progression. I'm gonna show you why I think the video went viral and you guys really liked the chord progression a lot. Now guys, the minor chord with the singing third sound really melodic, and it just feels like the chords are singing. Now the chord progression is this one. You have E minor, D major, C major, and the G, and the D major. Now, if you play the chords in the first position of the neck, they don't sound quite the same. E minor, D, and C, and G, and D. And the reason for that is because chords with the singing third have their own character and melody. So how do we play them? The first E minor is just, the note B on the 9th fret and the note G on the 8th fret, 2nd string. You pluck that simultaneously with the low E string. So the third is the singing note, the minor third of the E. Now the second chord, D major, starts with the B string fret number 7 simultaneously with the D string open, and this is the major third of the D major chord. I also play the 6th on the G string fret number 4. C major chord. Same shape here, it's 3, 5, and 5, and the melody here, the voicing is the third of the chord. Back to the G, which is 3, 5, and 4, and back to the D. So guys, the E minor, C major, and G major are still basic triads. They're not extended chords, but because of the interval structure, they sound beautiful and, well, just different. Now the point number 2 is open strings. Open strings create space, harmony, and what I call a pianist interval structure. Now when we play a chord, we usually start from the root note of the chord, which is of course the lowest note. And as we go up, the notes are higher and higher in pitch. So this is a very simple example in E minor. When I play the E minor chord, I have the root note, the note E, which is, the lowest note of this chord, and then as I play the other strings, all the notes are higher in pitch. But when I play chords that are above the 3rd fret, we can combine fretted notes and open strings, just like the basic chord. But the result is different because now the notes are not necessarily only going up. And what I mean by that is when I play this chord, this E minor, I have E, and then the note B, which is higher in pitch. But then the G string open is lower in pitch. And then I have another G on the B string, which is 1 octave higher than this G. And then the last note is E, which is lower. So for me, these chords sound more like a piano than a guitar. Now emotionally, this chord progression is great because it expresses a very precise feeling. It could be a struggle, a fight, a very difficult moment, or a moment of inspiration. Now guys, chord progression number 2 in B minor. Now, the number one thing that I think when I play this chord progression is I am on a journey. It's an insanely beautiful chord progression, which I actually took from Paul Davids in one of his videos where he was talking about his new acoustic guitar. There are a few things that makes this chord progression good. The rhythm played with the thumb, which resembles the Travis picking technique, creates a lot of movement and motions. This is why I instantly feel like this is a good music for a journey. And even if I change the chord progression, but I keep the same rhythmic finger picking pattern, it feels the same. Now the chords sound pretty folk and rich. They are all extended chords with 7th, 9th and 11th. We are playing a B minor add 11 chord with 2, 4, 4, 3 and an open. And the same chord but with the A on the bass. We're also playing the 9th of the B minor, so it's open, 4, 4, 2 and an open. An E minor 7, very simple chord, and a G add 9 chord, another basic chord. The fingerpicking pattern spreads out through the entire measure. This is one measure, and the second one will have the same pattern. Third measure, and fourth. Now, dynamically, the chords are mostly played quietly, and I'm emphasizing different beats of the chords, the first beat and off beat, and the third beat. And obviously you want to let the chords ring out beautifully. Now guys, chord progression number 3. A good chord progression will fire up your emotions. Whether it's happiness, joy, fear, or sadness, you know that a chord progression is good when it gives you goosebumps. Now in this example, I'm going to show you the saddest chord progression that I know. Amazingly enough, this is also the simplest because it's just played with 2 chords, the first and the third. Now there are 3 reasons why this chord progression is so good. Point 1, it's simple and goes straight to the point. I mean, if you think about it, how many people can you make feel sad with just 2 words? Almost impossible, right? But you can do that with 2 chords. Now in this example, we are playing an A major chord followed by a C sharp minor chord. If we refer to the A major scale, I'm playing the first and the third chord, the A major, and then the third, A, B, and C sharp, that will be a minor chord. Now, moving between the 2 chords isn't enough. You should single out a few notes from the chords to create a chord melody harmony that sound quiet, simple, and heartbreaking. So if I play the chord, still sound pretty cool, but if I single out few notes, beautiful, beautiful chord progression. Now the A major is a basic triad played with the bar chord on fret 5. The reason why I don't like to play the basic chord like this one in the first position is because I want to have full control over the strings and I don't want the chord to ring out too much. And so with the bar chord I can control that. The C sharp minor chord is again played with the singing third, which works perfectly in this example. That's it guys, hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure that you learn all the examples before you come up with your own ideas. You can get the tab, check my Patreon page and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now, good luck with these chords, let me know if you like it and I'll see you next time.